Creepers. Good morning, afternoon, or evening to you for tuning in and creeping with. That's right, we're starting off here bright and early in the Creeper Cave. Get a little sip of my coffee, which is hitting really good. And today I've got the appropriate shirt on, which I normally have Simpson stuff on. If you guys aren't familiar with the channel, I do and love The Simpsons very much in my borderline hoarder collection of Simpsons merch. We're down in the Creeper Cave to start. And yesterday I had a Homer donut. That's right, the pink sprinkled, donut from the show. But do you know the history of the Homer donut? How it came about? Who has the best Homer donut in Portland? Today we're going to find out. We're going to tell you more about the Homer donut. I hope you guys are going to have a great day as well. But stay tuned. It's going to be a fun one. I'm excited. I've tried most of the Homer donuts in Portland and the surrounding, Multnomah County area. But today we're going to find out who has the best Homer donut, and also a little history of how it actually became the Homer donut. So stay tuned. We're doing a little creeping, a little Simpsons. Homer Simpson donut creeping. Do not mind if we do. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Love you guys. Donuts. Yep. Homer Simpson's sprinkles donut. Even on the cover of the Simpsons movie here, the classic pink Homer donut. And I'm going to tell you guys more about how the pink donut became officially Homer Simpson's donut and who has the best donut in town. We're going to go and try a whole bunch of different places. I'm hungry. It's breakfast. Well, it wouldn't matter if it was breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I'm going to have me some donuts. So we're got to get out of here and get going because the day is early and there's a bunch of places that I want to stop and check out and see, how they do their version of the pink Homer Simpson donut. Caffeinated now. We got to get going. Got some donuts to eat. Yeah, we got to get it moving. Back on the Creeper Cruiser now. And it is going to be a beautiful day. Look at the sky. Nice and blue. Got the sun coming up behind us. And we are on a mission. So, as stated, we're going to find out who has the best Homer donut. We're not going to be able to visit every single shop, but we're going to get a couple and figure out of the ones that we do visit, who has the best Homer. Flip this around again. So our first stop will be 7-Eleven, and I know they do have, their version of the Homer donut. So we're going to go there first, and then I'm not sure. We're going to kind of just check the map and see, who's the closest, who's within the beaten path. I do know that I'm going to be a little, less lenient on the scale, on the grading, because I do want to, do best out of 10, or, scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, definitely not good. We'll make up some fun names for 1 through 10, but 10 will definitely be, the donut, the one. And then we'll kind of just grade them and talk to you guys more about how the Homer donut actually came about. In fact, I'm wearing the official Lucky Red cap, Bart's Lucky Red cap, which started it all, the Homer donut. All right, 7-Eleven, next stop. We're creeping. All right, first stop, 7-Eleven. I know I've had their Homer donut many of times. Hopefully they have it. But these ones are hard to beat. So we're gonna go in here next and check them out. There's the sign. Just gotta find somewhere to walk the Creeper Cruiser up. Alright, we are in business. I got a bunch of them. So I'm gonna grab one now. This one looks good right here. Got sprinkles on there. Oh yeah. Normally I get the coffee with it too, but this will do. Alright, just gotta find a little bag to put it on, but dang, that's gonna be a hard one to beat. That's nice and fresh. Look at that pink goodness. Mmm, sprinkles. Alright, first donut, Homer donut achieved. Like I said, we're gonna rate these on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the Homer donut, and 1 being the, I don't know, what should we call it? Trying to think. I don't know. You guys, I'll have you guys choose some Simpsons names for the ones that, you know, don't really score so high. But there you have it. The number, or you know, the very first Homer donut of the day. We're gonna bite in, and then I'm gonna give you guys the official Homer Simpson review. Here we go. Very fresh, a ton of sprinkles, strawberry flavored. Grab my bag because we've got a lot of these to eat today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to be able to probably finish this one, but we've got a lot of these Homer donuts to eat, so I'm going to pace myself. But that's dang good. That's going to be a hard one to beat. It really is. All right, so far, after taking just a few, you know, big bites, like I said, a ton of sprinkles, nice pink frosting, nice and fresh. Flip this around. I would say out of a 1 out of a, you know, a 10, this is probably about a 7.5, 8. So far this is pretty dang high. Like I said, I'm not going to be as lenient on the scoring because I want to, you know, give everybody kind of a chance. But that's dang good. So, I'd say the 7-Eleven Homer, we'll give it a 7.5. Don't not mind if we do. That's good. All right, off to the next one. And I think the next stop of the day will be Sesame Donuts. But that's going to be dang good. I mean, this is hard to beat, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, yeah. All right, our next stop, I believe, will be Sesame Donuts down on Powell. But 7-Eleven coming through with the good Homer this morning. Like I said, that's going to be a hard one to beat. So we're off to the next one. Beautiful today, too. I don't mind if we do. Sesame Donuts. Next stop on the Homer Simpson donut line. Oh, yeah. Then these ones are really good. In fact, I love this place so much. Last time I was here, I absolutely loved how fresh the Homer donut was. So if you guys haven't tried Sesame yet, it's a win-win. We're gonna go inside here, see my good buddy, and get us a Homer donut, and then we'll review it. We've had it before, but I definitely wanted to get these guys on the donut line. Donut stop, Homer style. All right, we're going in. Yeah, they've even got the pink donut right on their door here at Sesame. And this is on Powell in about, oh, I think 30th or so, or no, 40th, maybe a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, 40th. All right, we're heading in. It's a win-win. Oh man, look at all these. Looks so dang good. You guys are one of the best places in town to get any of a donut, really, not just the Homer donut. But we're on a mission today. We're trying to figure out who has the best Homer donut, and I know you guys are on the list, so I have to try the
Which one would you like?
sprinkle. Let's go with the strawberry frosted. I think that's kind of similar to the Homer donut. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Thank you so much, bro. Good to see you.
You too, my friend.
Definitely had to get you guys on the stop because look at this donut, you guys. This is incredible, and they make them so fresh. Good amount of sprinkles. Ooh, this one even has some heart sprinkles with the strawberry. All right, I'm gonna pay for this, and then we'll give it a good old review.
My friend, you don't have.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so good to me. Hassan knows me too well. He's like, first one's on. That's a good marketing play though. First one's free. He's like, you'll be back. All right, let's give it a whirl here. Homer donut. Usually they have the other one too. Normally it's like the sprinkle one.
Oh, we got a lot of sprinkles.
So yeah, they hook it up, but this is gonna be so good, and I know this is gonna really score high because the frosting here that they use is super fresh. It's not over like sugary either. It's really like a really creamy, good frosting. So here we go. We'll make sure we get some of the sprinkles action too here. Oh my gosh.
Good morning. Good morning.
That is so dang good. Hassan knows me too well too. He's like, it's on you. It's on the house. Thank you so much. The great guys here at Sesame Donuts. All right, here we go. Let's see. First bite after the 7-Eleven one automatically already wins because, like I said, the frosting isn't overly sweet. So after the first bite, we'll say, 10 being the actual Homer donut and 1 being, I don't know, let's say Kirk Van Houten, everything's coming up Millhouse as number 1. I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments. But as I very first taste that strawberry and the freshness, that's key. The dough has to be fresh. Definitely scored higher than the 7-Eleven automatically on the freshness. Obviously the customer service. So we're gonna give them an 8.5 out of 10, and then we'll head down to a couple more. So I gotta kind of pace myself. That is dang good. Do not mind if I do. All right, Hassan's so good to me too. He hooked me up with a coffee, even though we're pretty caffeinated, but their coffee here is way good. And so there you have it, folks. The Homer donut here at Sesame. So far, the top score, I think I said 8.5. I think I'm gonna up it. I think I'm gonna give them a 9. So that's almost perfect. And I think that the only thing that I could have said is it could have been sprinkled like fully, but I think these are kind of like the in-betweens, as you guys can see. They do have a ton of other choices and options and maple bars and all kinds of goodies. So if you haven't tried Sesame, definitely come down here and check them out. Forbidden donut. So far, you're the winner. Oh yeah. I think they would have gotten the 10, but the donut was a little different of a style. It's the same, flavor and texture and everything that they normally make, the Homer donut, but they do normally have the all pink sprinkled donut, which was similar. It's the same frosting and everything, but man, that was so dang good. And I actually have about 3/4 of it left in the pack. I gotta kind of pace myself because we do have some more donut shops to visit, but so far Sesame Donuts, Homer donut. They got these guys, I don't know, man, they may just win it today. All right, next we're gonna head over to Northeast Portland. We're gonna check out Voodoo Donuts, which we've had the Homer donut there before a few times, but we're gonna kind of see how it all compares to the ones that we've had today. It's been good. This is fun, man. I love donuts so much. We have made it Northeast 15th and Davis to the iconic pink building, like the pink donut. And we have been to this location maybe once or twice. Normally we go to the big one downtown, but check this out. They get the big maple bar face, kind of bush that they're famous for. The Voodoo Donut. Usually it's got the big pretzel spike right down the middle to kind of show the voodoo. But we have arrived to the classic, iconic Voodoo Donuts, who has been kind of the winner of the Homer donut for many years. In fact, they actually have a Homer donut. Well, it's actually named the Homer. And of course, the classic big Voodoo Donuts guy over here holding it down. So yeah, we're gonna go in here, grab us a Homer, And then also I want to tell you guys about how the Homer donut came about. And we're going to go ahead and rate Voodoo Donuts, Homer donut. And if you guys have never had Voodoo before, there's a few locations. I think they're in Universal Studios now too. They got a ton of different choices. They're kind of famous for their maple bacon bar and a few other deliciousness. But we're going to go in here and get us a Homer. Oh yeah, I'm stoked. This one's going to be hard to beat. I don't know, that last one was pretty dang good too. All right, we got their own coffee roasters as well, the Magic Roast. They got this big bag here that you can carry a ton of donuts home in. But we are going to order the Homer donut. Morning! I do like how they have all this cool, iconic Portland info too. But they've got an article on my buddy John Callahan who died. So yeah, a lot of cool Portland history as well in here. But we have scored, oh yeah, the Homer donut. We'll go outside and review it. Don't mind if we do. Alright. Voodoo. Normally it comes in the pink box, but since we just got one, I was like, I don't really need the box. I can just grab a pink bag. But there you have it, the Voodoo Donuts, Northeast Portland location. We're going to sit down and talk more about the Homer donut, which in fact started because of Bart's Lucky Red Cap. If you guys remember, I think it was like the third season, maybe even sooner than that, maybe first or second season. Homer gets all of his shirts, white work shirts, ruined because notorious El Barto puts his Lucky Red Cap in the wash and ruins all of Homer's shirts by dyeing them pink. And so when he goes to work the next morning, the fellas are giving him a hard time because he's wearing the pink shirt. And we're like, hey, Homer, we saved you a donut. He's like, ooh, donuts. Like, yeah, we saved you the pink one. So that's kind of how that story came about. Bart's Lucky Red Hat getting put into the mix, ruining all of Homer's shirts, dyeing them pink. Mr. Bird's not really liking that. But there we have it. We got the Homer. I'm going to open this up, give it a review. We've had it before, but I wanted to kind of obviously get the big guys in the mix too here and see who can come through with the best Homer. Oh yeah. All right, there you have it. That thing is enormous too. There's no way I'm going to be able to finish all this, especially eating the last two donuts, but that smells amazing. It has been quite some time. I think the last time I tried the Homer or had the Homer was when I was with my buddy Adam the Woo downtown Portland, and we split this bad boy. But yeah, kind of a different sprinkle, just the classic like bakery sprinkles as opposed to the original sprinkles. So that kind of docks a point, just because I do know this is going to be flavorful. But I like the original sprinkles, but these ones have like a different texture to them. So let's dig in and give it a whirl. Different sprinkles. Bart's Lucky Red Hat dyeing everything pink. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to finish this. So I'm probably going to take like just 2 bites. But here we go. The official. This is actually called the Homer, by the way. Voodoo Donuts. Scale of 1 to 10. First bite. Okay, so as stated, really good size, but a lot more pricier than the other ones. I think this one was like closer to $3 or $4. I didn't even look. And I'm not really liking the dough. The dough's a little overcooked on the bottom, just because they do the original old-fashioned kind of style with the deep fryers and everything. And normally, last time I had it, it wasn't as fried, so I think these ones got left in a little bit, but that sure is tasty on the frosting. So far, Sesame's frosting and texture wins. That's why they got the 9. I may have given them a 10 if I would have done them last, just because I didn't really have anything to compare it to other than the first 7-Eleven donut, if that makes sense. But that is really good. Pretty sweet. Not as sweet as like a Krispy Kreme, but pretty dang good. And the size of that thing, it's like the size of my head. So pretty dang good. I'm going to give it a score of, if the dough was a little bit like less fried, I would have said maybe a little bit higher. But they're actually going to beat 7-Eleven. We're going to give them an 8.5. Still not beating Sesame, though. Sesame definitely came through with a really good forbidden donut. All right, that is pretty dang good, though. But yeah, there you have it. Final score, Voodoo Donuts. Pretty good, though, I have to say. It's a win-win no matter what. Like, we are so spoiled out here in Portland and Oregon with all of our donuts. But there you have it, the actual Homer donut. Scoring pretty good, but not as high as Sesame. So far, they're winning. There you have it, Voodoo Donuts. Official Homer donut. All right, one more bite. I gotta pace myself. That's pretty dang good. So yeah, they probably would have scored a little bit higher just because of the dough. And I don't remember the dough being kind of that fried last time. So I hate to be picky and give them kind of a lower score than normal. Like before, I think I said 10 out of 10 at the one downtown. So maybe it just depends on, you know, what location you go with. But Voodoo Donuts coming through with a pretty dang good donut this morning. Flip this back around. I think I got frosting all over my face. All right, we're probably gonna go maybe one or two more places, but not too bad of a score, I have to say. I actually thought they'd come in a little bit stronger just because it is technically called the Homer donut, but dang good. I have to say it's a win-win-win no matter what. And also I really like the people working inside, were super cool. So the whole ambiance and everything really, I wouldn't say included in the score, but it does help when you have good donuts and just a chill place to be. Voodoo Donuts, Northeast Portland. All right, moving on to the next spot. I'm not quite sure where we're heading. We're just gonna kind of creep around and see who else has some Homer donuts. Oh yeah. All right, that was good. We got the little old school pink elephant ride here. Always pretty cool to see the old school pink elephant in the room. Yeah, they got a ton of donuts to try, so it's not just the Homer donut here at the iconic pink building, which always reminds me when I go by here of the Homer donut. Pretty cool dang looking building too. All right, we are heading out. I am so full of donuts right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat any more. Maybe a bite of another one. But there you have it, the Homer Voodoo style. That was pretty good, I have to say. I'd have given him a higher score too, but the texture of the donut was a little over fried. I don't know, I don't mean to be so picky. Everybody's a dang food critic these days. Dope! Alright, we just popped into Canard here on Burnside, and I was told Matt Groening came here. That's so cool. He actually autographed it. So there's Homer today, kind of tying into the video. Canard. I've never eaten here, but it looks good. It smells good. That is so dang cool. That ties right into today's video too. I love it. Thanks, fellas. I appreciate you so much. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. It's so cool. Yeah, I've never been in here, but somebody said pop into Canard because Matt Groening actually ate in there and left him a little note, which he's been known to do. That is so dang cool. Yeah, I was talking with somebody earlier about Homer. They're like, you know, I saw a picture that Matt Groening did inside the Canard on Burnside. I'm like, heck it, we're right here. So that's so dang cool. Love it. There it is. I knew it was still down here. Check this out too. The official mural of the day with Homer in the pink donut. Yeah, all these walls out throughout here are all decked out in graffiti on both sides. Over here too. Speaking of sprinkles, look at all those sprinkles. But yeah, Homer all over Portland. Donuts. Who's gonna win? I'm pretty sure Sesame's won, but they're all pretty dang good. Like I said, it's a win-win-win. Let me know if you guys have any Homer donuts in your neck of the woods, or if you recommend any locations around Portland that I haven't tried. I actually stopped by Delicious Donuts, but they were quite busy. I'm gonna have to give them a whirl. I did notice they did have a Homer donut, so maybe try another one on the way back. But there you have it, the official Homer mural. Fattening. Heading back to the Creeper Cave now, and I'll tell you how we're going to go about voting. What I had in mind was, because I can't eat 12 pink donuts in one day,
And even just another bite of one right now, I'm like, oh my gosh, so many donuts. But there's always room for donuts. But what we're gonna do when we get back to the creeper cave is I'm gonna tell you guys how we're gonna do these kind of voting. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do best of 3, and then we're gonna take the winner and the not so good, you know, they're all good, but the ones that scored the lowest out of, like, you know, all of them, what we'll do is we'll rank them. And then I'll go and do 3 more places, and we'll take the winner out of that one and kind of compare it to the winner of the first round, if that makes any sense. Just because I can't basically eat, you know, 10, 12 donuts in one sitting. I don't think it'd be fair for the others that are kind of, you know, we haven't reviewed yet, so to speak. So we're going to do a couple different rounds, and then we'll do the absolute best Homer donut in another video. But basically, we're going to do the best of the 3 today, and then we'll go probably 3 more places, and we'll take the winner of those 3 and compare it to the winner of today's 3. But it's a win-win because it's pink donuts.
That's going to do it for today. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. That'll dial you into being a creeper today. You can also ring that bell. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. And if you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Till next time, Creeper out for now. Peace.